welcome to this part of Catwoman. Today is Saturday, meaning I only have 8 days till I'm going to be debuting her, which is really stressful. So, try on my wig and the cowl at the same time. I'm nervous that the size of the wig is going to make the cowl really tight and uncomfortable, so I need to plan what is the comfiest way to style the wig with the cowl. Ta-da, this is me in the cowl. Initial thoughts are, it's really tight and there's an unnecessary amount of hair on the top of my head. So it's kind of pulling my mask upwards under my eyes like that, and it's very uncomfortable. I'm probably going to have to find a way to cut the hair so that I don't have to have such an uncomfortable setup. That's annoying because it doesn't mean I can go cowlless. I'll just have to only wear the cowl. But that's what it's looking like at the moment. Hello team! So we are working on the cowl today. I've gone ahead with some pencil and just marked out some scraps. The idea is with this Sticker Flex glue, I'm going to glue down some crushed velvet onto parts of the cowl, kind of similar to what Chris has done with his Pirate Batman cowl, and then stitch it roughly so it's going to have like Michelle Pfeiffer vibes as well, and the crushed velvet is going to key in with my shoes I'll be wearing. I've decided she's got a chunk out of her ear, and I've put really asymmetrical scraps everywhere, and now the stressful part is to mark it with a silver Sharpie. Da, 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 da. Okay, so here we go. I just went ahead with the silver Sharpie. As you can see, these are where the scraps are going to be. I'm going to cut a slit at the back to make the cowl overall more comfortable, and then I'll have a bandana effect where I can tie it at the back, and it will relieve pressure from the wig and things. This is going to be like just a cut that I'm going to stitch up. The little dots here are going to be pierced through so that I can go ahead and sew some cord into it like what Chris has done. It's going to have the ear cut here. What do you think? Michelangelo.
Look what you got me early for my birthday.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Very spoiled.
This is what I got for Chris's birthday, even though it's halfway through December, because I panicked and now I only have to worry about Christmas.
You're a cut above the rest, sweetie.
Aww, thank you. Boom! I went ahead and decided to do another cut at the back of the cowl to give it a bit more coolness. We're going to scorch it so it doesn't go all the way through the urethane. It will just give the effect that it's been cut.
So now I'm going to demonstrate how we're going to heat. This is a sculpting tool, but we're going to heat this up till it's glowing red, and we're going to pierce the urethane, and for the cut we're just going to drag it along and it'll embed itself into the urethane. So the gas we're using is matte gas, which burns at a much higher temperature as opposed to propane, because it's got metallic particles mixed in with it. So
oh wow, that's intense.
okay. We've got to wipe away the excess melted urethane. You see right there?
Yeah, right.
So we're just going to use lacquer thinner.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I just cut the chunk out of the ear and it looks awesome. It looks so awesome. I'm really nervous about doing the whole thing by myself, so I'm going to leave that for Master Chris. Sensei Chris, thank you. Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. So, what's happening?
So what I've done is I got some baking paper, and I traced around all the shapes you've got on the cowl for where the crushed velvet swatches are going to be, tracing them on, and then we're going to be gluing them down. Laura,
What up?
what do you call velvet that's had its heart broken?
Crushed velvet.
Damn,
Damn, that's awful.
that was really good.
Can you not crush velvet my heart?
I would never drink. Don't crush velvet my heart.
Never.
Don't go crush velvet in my heart.
New hit by Chris Stanley and Laura Gilbert. I don't know why I
Team
said that.
Chora.
Team Chora. Voila. It is done.
So this stuff is called Sikaflex 227 tube. So it's basically a car sealant. So this is what I glued the red hood muscles down with. Polyurethane technology. The fact that it's got polyurethane on polyurethane is amazing. So it's really gonna keep its hold. So it just...
Science.
So notice I'm not going all the way to the edge. That's because we're then going to put Loctite around the edge, so it's going to secure it all in place, because like I said, we're on a bit of a time limit. So this stuff is fully cured in 24 hours, whereas the Loctite, you know, it's 5 minutes.
For your cowl, did you just use this?
No, I had not heard of this stuff yet until Ben told me about it. I used flexible Loctite.
Ah, serious business. Hey team, so I accidentally started doing stuff and I forgot to vlog it because I was working on my clubbing shoes that I very proudly Stanley knifed a peep toe in, and I sanded the heel ready to spray them black. So that's a whole other story. Basically, there was a tag on the back, so I just got the Stanley knife and I removed the tag. And I'm just going ahead with sandpaper and weathering the handle. And I'll weather the tails at the end. Then I'm going to probably get the rust paint concoction that we used for my harness and do that along the metalware. How are you going?
Getting there.
Well, you look fabulous. Okay, so there is the rust color, and I'm just going ahead on all the metalware and doing it everywhere. Voila! Such a massive difference. It looks awesome.
Laura came up with an amazing idea that I'm going to have one of these on my Pirate Batman costume, like I've ripped it off as like a memento, which is amazing.
Okay, go nuts.
Where do you think? Like
wherever you want. You're the one that's broken it.
maybe there and then fray it up. I now make this whip open for sale.
Needs sandpaper.
No, it needs, I'll tell you what it needs.
What does it need?
Watch this.
What are you doing? Where are you going? A hammer.
Ready?
I'm ready. That looks sick.
There you go.
That looks really cool.
That's better.
That is so much better.
And I'll do the same to mine.
Whoa! Focus, camera, focus. No, no! It just never focuses. That looks really cool. And then I have loud noises. 8 tails instead of 9. That's cool.
I have one.
You have a very nice looking tail.
Thank you.
Whilst I have the rust mixed up, I've got my belt that I got at the very beginning, and I'm gonna go ahead and make these less shiny because they are so shiny. Chris, what are you doing?
Weathering.
Oh my gosh. 1 hour and a bit later, I have finally finished weathering all the coins on my sash along with all these little ball details, and it was extremely frustrating and time consuming, but it is done. And I'm probably going to leave this vlog here, guys. I'm going to spend another full day with Chris in the workshop tomorrow getting everything done, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Okay. Ah. Great. Wow, I'm only seeing softbox. Are you okay? What are you doing?
Get to the seat, you'll be fine.
And cat. Fluffy kitty. Where's the vlog?
For the vlog!
For the vlog. I decided to get my... What the hell? I have that on camera and it's now going on the internet. You are disgusting!